Hello. We have reached the final upgrade. Like I said before, I don't want to waste your time by drawing the base character over and over again in every video, so I'm using the trick I showed you in the last one to speed up the process. If you are using this method too, then honestly, it makes things a lot easier. Sorry again. As you can see, there's not much work left to do on the head. The base is already there and you won't have to worry about proportions either. The only thing that might be a bit tricky here is the tilt or the angle of the body. When I draw these on paper, I sometimes struggle with that too, especially around the hips, like in this example where the pose isn't perfectly straight. But aside from that, there's nothing practically difficult about this. You are basically just connecting the body parts in a clean and consistent way, and then you have got yourself a character sketch. One thing that is still worth paying attention is the elbows and knees. Later we will add the muscles on the top of this. That will be the next upgrade, but I will be learning those separately. I will be learning separately how to draw arms, hands, heads, torso, legs and everything else that comes next. Of course, I will also separate male and female characters, but that's something I haven't focused on yet at this sketching stage. These here are just sketches, so it doesn't really matter whether the shape leans more towards a male or female character. That's not the point right now. The goal here is the practice proportions to get everything to look as balanced as possible. And honestly, the best way to achieve that is simply through a lot of practice. I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's true. Practice and practice and practice and over and over and over again. Yes. When I first started practicing on paper, my early sketches were honestly awful, very awful, but really awful. But after drawing hundreds of them, they started to look pretty decent and proportions began to line up. I know hundreds might be sound like a lot, but since these are just sketches, they are actually pretty quick to do. So don't let the scare you off. And the more you practice, the faster and smoother you will draw, especially when you reach the point where you are sketching the kind of character we are doing in today's video. Chances are, if you have made it this far, you might have already skipped the early steps from the first video because you are just that good now. And in the next video, to keep the same structures as before, I will do this whole process again, but this time with a more complex character. But if you feel like seeing more characters like this one, write it in the comment and I will come back to it. Bye.